What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican, just waking up. You know, I actually dream this stuff sometimes. Holy smokes, I didn't even comb my beard. Anywho, check it out. Now, yesterday on my video on r/K selection theory in the black community, I talked about the lack of loyalty in the in-group. Now, some of you who read the book might say, well, Abuamerican, K selection in a species, the human species, means that we like pro-conflict. We are pro-conflict. And that is a K-selected attribute. But remember, what is the purpose of having pro-conflict personalities and traits and attributes in a K-selected species? It is to increase the overall fitness of the in-group. So that means that you have to have a solid in-group loyalty in order for the pro-conflict personality to benefit the group. Do you see the difference? Let me try and be a little bit clear. So it's like this. Pro-conflict personalities. You don't mind challenges. You're actually pro-conflict. You want conflict within the group. But loyalty supersedes the outcomes of the conflict. Meaning, the entire purpose and intent of pro-conflict behaviors in a K-selected species is to increase the overall fitness of the K-selected group. That means that they don't kill each other. That means they don't hold these things personal. These are actually tests of fitness, which sort of creates a hierarchical system in terms of rank. Now, not only does it do this in terms of reproduction, because part of K-selection behavior in the in-group is that pro-conflict behavior shows fitness for reproduction. K-selected species do not have premature reproductive behaviors in their youth. If you cannot prove demonstrably that you are prepared for reproduction, you are not allowed to reproduce. And we look at a tournament species. In the book they use wolves, so we'll stick to the book. They use wolves, and wolves use tournament species, challenges to see who gets to mate with the females. Now, humans are, of course, a mixture between tournament and pair bonding species. So, we have to have demonstrable proof of fitness in order to reproduce, or we should. So these are part of the pro-conflict attributes of the K-selected species. In an R-selected species, it just shows a lack of loyalty to the in-group. Because at the end of the day, we're not having conflictive personalities and conflicts in order to improve the fitness of our in-group. So see it like a fight gym. Look at Team Alpha Male. If you train at Team Alpha Male as an MMA fighter, you're going to come out to be a beast. Even as the worst fighter on Team Alpha Male, you're going to be better than the best fighter in the average gym. Because Team Alpha Male, they train hard. They are pro-conflict. You get in there, go on YouTube and look up the Team Alpha Male. Go on YouTube. We're on YouTube. Go search for Team Alpha Male's advertisement video and look how those guys train. That is a strong in-group. They are pro-conflict so that the fitness of their team is higher than the fitness of another team. That they are tougher, more prepared, more combat ready in technique and in psychology than the next team that comes along. But at the end of the day, that challenge as a team where they fight each other, it's not personal.
My nose is all swollen. It's still pretty swollen. Cracked me in the nose pretty good, but it's all good. We kick the crap out of each other, but you see us joking around after it. We're all gonna go get lunch. We usually all go eat together after and, just mess around and have a good time.
It's just like a wrestling team in college. You're more like brothers. Everything you're doing is together.
All the guys on the team are just like my brothers, and I think that's what drives the team.
You have people that may not always get along with you, but are always there for you, and that's what our team's really about.
They train in order to increase the overall fitness, the strength, the capability, the capacity, the fight skill of their team. But they see each other as a team. Now, blacks, of course, aren't doing this. We're just challenging each other. And then there's this just hatred and anger, this seething hatred and anger amongst one another. And a lot of times when we look at the African American community, it ends up in murder. So, we can't say to anyone who thought like, oh yeah, well, K-Select could have, pro-conflict personalities and attributes. Yes. But these pro-conflict attributes are to increase and improve the fitness of the overall group. So in-group loyalty trumps everything else. And when I say Trump, I don't mean Donald Trump. That means it's like it supersedes. It comes before anything else. So that's just a clarification of that point in case anybody got that kind of confused. This is your man, Abuamerican. Catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all at Abuamerican. I'm out.